The silent trap. Imagine this. Someone comes to you. His voice is calm, his clothes are simple, and he says, "There's zero risk. I've invested myself. Your money doubles." You smile. Then you think. And somewhere in your mind, a small voice whispers, "What if it's true?" Ponzi schemes, the dream that only destroys. In 1920, thousands of Americans bet their lives on that "what if." And that "what if" had a name: Charles Ponzi. Today, we're talking about a scam that doesn't just steal money, it hijacks your thinking. When a lie arrived disguised as intelligence. Charles Ponzi wasn't a genius. He wasn't special, just an Italian immigrant. Empty pockets, big dreams. Boston, 1919-1920. Ponzi opens a company, Securities Exchange Company, and he sells a story. He says, international reply coupons are cheap in some countries, expensive in others. I exploit the price difference. Sounds logical, doesn't it? Then comes the offer. 50% return in 45 days. Double your money in 90 days. Banks were offering 5% per year, and here was someone promising 50% per month. That's when people stop thinking, because when greed enters, logic is the first thing to leave. Reality, money wasn't earned, it was circulated. Now, listen carefully. This is where the trick lives. Investor A puts in $100. Investor B puts in $200. Ponzi takes from B's money, gives A $150, and says, "Look, your money grew 50%. A gets excited and brings in 10 more people. Ponzi wasn't buying any coupons. Zero business, zero profit. He was simply moving money around. A new investor puts in money. That money is used to pay an old investor his return. In finance, this is called robbing Peter to pay Paul. The system works only as long as new victims keep coming. The moment new entries slow down, the structure collapses. Within months, Ponzi had 40,000 investors, $15 million poured in, over $200 million in today's value. He bought mansions, luxury cars, but it was all hollow. Did you know there were only about 27 million international reply coupons in the entire world? Ponzi's claims would have needed hundreds of millions. Completely impossible. Greed blinds us to the numbers. Psychology. Why do smart people still fall for this? So the real question is, why do educated people fall for this too? 3 reasons. 1. Smart-sounding words. Today, it's not coupons, it's crypto, AI trading, DeFi, bots. If you don't understand the model, there's a 90% chance there is no model. 2. Social proof. My uncle invested $100K and now drives the latest car. When we see someone close making money, our brain skips logic and jumps to FOMO, fear of missing out. 3. Urgency pressure. This offer closes tomorrow. Where there's urgency, there's no time to think. Crash when reality shows up. In 1920, the Boston Post asked a simple question. There aren't even many coupons in the world that Ponzi claims to be trading. That's all it took. Panic spread. Everyone rushed to withdraw their money. But there was no money. What existed had already been paid out or spent on Ponzi's luxury lifestyle. Ponzi went to prison. People were financially ruined. He was arrested, served years in jail, did more scams in Florida, got caught again, died in 1949 in Brazil, completely broke and in a charity hospital. History repeats itself. Only the names change. 1920, Charles Ponzi. 2008, Bernie Madoff, $65 billion. In 2008, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities, LLC, ran from the 1990s, scamming $65 billion. Or crypto ones like OneCoin by Ruja Ignatova, or BitConnect from 2016 to 2018. People sold homes to invest. It hurts thinking how many lives were shattered. Today, new apps, new jargon, new drama. The rule stays the same. If your money is doubling without logic, effort, or risk, somewhere in the system, you are the product. Smart people don't chase shortcuts, they choose patience. Next time someone says, "Bro, it's guaranteed," remember one name, Ponzi, and walk away calmly. Stay safe, stay aware, protect what you've earned. Have you ever been caught in a scam like this or almost fell for one? Share your experience in the comments. It could save someone else.